sometimes, right? That God is a woman. Guys, by a round of applause, let's see, who thinks God is a man? That's cool. Who thinks God is a woman? Cool. Who thinks God does not exist? You're like me, especially me. Me more than anyone, okay? And that's cool, I get it, man, I get it, I appreciate like being a Christian these days, not very popular. Used to be really cool. 2,000 years ago, it used to be really... Being a Christian these days is kind of like listening to Michael Jackson. Do you know what I mean? Like, it used to be really cool, and then there was just one too many pedophilia accusations. I'm sorry to disappoint you guys, but you're all wrong. God is real, and God is a man. It's the only thing that makes sense. Okay? Only a man could be responsible for so much pain and suffering in the world and still believe that he's perfect. If you think about it, God is basically Donald Trump. You know what I mean? They're both terrible fathers. They both have followers that'll believe anything they say. And they both spend their lives bragging about this best-selling book that they didn't write. It's a super simple game. It's called God or Trump. Okay, I'm going to read a verse or a quote or something. You guys get to decide whether you think God said it or Trump said it. Sound good? At this table here, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, first one is people with deformities shouldn't serve food.
Trump. Yes.
Sounds like it would be Trump, yes. But that's actually Leviticus. Cool. One is, if you've done nothing wrong, you have nothing to fear from the government. Trump. Yeah, again, you would think Trump, but that's Romans 13. And from the heathen over here, this last one's super easy. It's an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Trump.
Nice, well done, you got it. Well, sorry, that's actually Trump quoting his favourite Bible verse. I love, by the way, that that's Trump's favourite Bible verse, like the one Bible verse that the Bible itself corrects itself on. Old Testament's like an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. New Testament, Jesus comes along, he's like, Jesus, why? He didn't say Jesus. One thing I'm glad about is that they didn't circumcise me. That's right, ladies. I'm uncircumcised, as God intended, before he changed his mind. Anyone else uncircumcised in this chair? Woo! Yeah, cool. I was expecting to hear from more women. But that's fine. I'm glad to see one person who's proud to be uncircumcised. There's a lot of shame, there's a lot of stigma around uncircumcised, there's a lot of smegma around uncircumcised penises. That's what people think, right? That's sort of like the reputation they have. Like, oh, uncircumcised penises are dirty, they're gross. How do you clean them? I think I speak for all uncircumcised people when I say fucking soap. Okay. It's weird though. It's so weird that there's kind of like this stigma against people that didn't have the ends of their dicks chopped off, as if that makes you weird. Even the word itself, they say uncircumcised. You are uncircumcised. No, I'm not fucking anything. You are the ones that are un-foreskin. Any Muslims? Yeah, nice. Guys, clap it up for Muslims. Okay, what else are you going to do? I haven't got any jokes about that. I don't know if you guys know, there's some sort of like unwritten rules in comedy. Like the rule when it comes to telling jokes about religion is you can joke about any religion you want, as long as it's one of the ones that can take a joke. Whatever you do not tell jokes about Scientology. But some people will be like, you know what, I don't really believe in religion, but as a Sagittarius, I'm skeptical. So. I love conspiracy theories. But they're basically like religion, right? So it's like a good story that someone tells you that doesn't really have any evidence, but you hear it and you're like, that sounds good. It's cool, I love conspiracy theories, but I never quite believe them 100%. But basically I believe in conspiracy theories like I believe in religion, you know? Like, None of them have it quite right. Well, there's definitely something going on. I'm not a conspiracist, I'm conspiritual. Because I think everyone believes like whatever they kind of want to believe, you know, and I think that's alright. I think that's what you should do. I think you should pick something you believe in that makes your life better. Seems great, go ahead, believe in that. You know, so I found a lovely religion recently that suits my lifestyle very well. It's called Taoism. Has anyone heard of Taoism? Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a religion that focuses on the art of doing nothing, which is kind of my specialty. What Taoism recognizes is that all of the major problems in the world, we're talking war, famine, COVID, whatever it is, every single major problem in the world is all the direct result of people doing stuff. So if people would just stop doing stuff, the world would be a better place, you know? Look at Hitler, Stalin, Pol Pot, Mao Zedong. What did they all have in common? They all did way too much. I think probably the biggest thing the Do Nothing movement did was the Cold War. It's pretty good, right? Two massive superpowers for 40 years didn't do anything. And how much better is the world now? So I was looking into Taoism and I was like, that's definitely my religion, I definitely want to be a Taoist. And then I looked at how to become a Taoist priest. It's like a 6-week course that costs €500. So instead what I've decided to become is the world's first demotivational speaker. Thank you for coming. You didn't have to. You shouldn't have.